Yes, well, it seems your boy has an abnormal defect of moral control. It only affects boys. That was a really sentence. Since we're making that big book full of mind things, do you want to add that one weird impulsive thing? Nah, it's too much work. What do you want to call it? Hyperkinetic impulse disorder. We need a new name. Yeah, I completely agree. Some of them just aren't hyperactive. They'd be internally hyper? You know what, never mind. Just call it ADD with hyperactivity or without. It could be internal. You know what? Yeah, screw it. That's too much work. Just write two names. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Alright, so we'll just call it ADHD and we'll have an impulsive hyperactive type, an inattentive type, and the combined type. Just need to switch types to presentation. Switch it to presentation. I don't give a fuck. TikTokers calling it Dave. That's fucking awesome. What is ADHD? Congratulations, you win your very own ADHD. But not only that, you were left undiagnosed and untreated for so many years that you also won depression, anxiety, addiction, aggression, hypochondria, body dysmorphia. Last but not least, I think you'll like this one. Unresolved trauma, mostly from your childhood. And it's a ton. Yay. To find a new name for ADHD. Why? Turns out they don't actually have a deficit in attention, they just can't regulate it. That explains the hyperfocus. It seems to be more of a regulation issue. Like with their sleep, it's either too much or too little. Everything they do is kind of just all or nothing. And they're only either understimulated or overstimulated. They lack dopamine. So what about dopamine, attention, variability, executive dysfunction? Dave? Dave. Love it, write it down. Why aren't you doing that task the regular way? It's so much easier. Because the regular way is so boring. You add so many unnecessary steps. The only way I can do things. My brain likes doing things in a weird ass backwards complex way. Or else I won't do it at all. You're just stubborn. Oh yeah, no, the bees are super stubborn. The bees? It's Dave's way or the highway. I just gotta follow the dopamine. Just call it ADHD. Hey, do you have the time? 5:07. Why do you keep looking at your watch? I have an important thing at 6, but since I have zero concept of time, I have to hyperfocus on time itself and can't do anything else. And if you don't hyperfocus on the time, then I'll get distracted and then I'll be late. Is that why you go to work like 3 hours early and just sit in the parking lot? Yep, or else I'd be late. It's all or nothing. So is time blindness the same reason why you hyperfocused on Candy Crush for 16 hours without eating or sleeping? That was 16, holy shit. Yeah, that's exactly why. How can you have ADHD? You're never late, you're shy, you don't interrupt people during a conversation. Well, about 50% of people with ADHD also have a comorbid anxiety disorder, including me, alright? So the behaviors you would see from a person with ADHD without anxiety, you're not gonna see that from a person with ADHD and anxiety because the ADHD in our brain sits right here and the anxiety covers it. You're not gonna see impulsivity, interrupting, being late from us. So you're like an international super spy. Super spy! What took you so long? Oh, I got my drink and I changed my outfit. Did you get your keys? Right, yeah, that was the main reason I went upstairs. Okay, hold on. Why are you still up? It's like 2 a.m. My brain likes to do this funny thing where it makes me tired all day, but then at 2 a.m. it tells me, let's conquer the world. What's your favorite movie? Suddenly I've never seen a single movie in my life. Alright, so there's 2 possible options, now you just have to make a choice. Okay, cool, let me just overthink every possible future outcome while my body goes into paralysis. Oh, come on, shouldn't this be easy? I thought you were impulsive. Yes, I have trouble waiting my turn. I interrupt during conversations. I bought a Lego set. That was way too much money last week. But when it comes to future decisions that are not in the now and there's more than one choice, I freeze up. Oh, is that why you say you can only plan on doing one thing each day? Yes, because if there's more than one, I end up doing none. Bars. Butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. What are you doing? Peanut butter jelly. Sorry, I'm vocal stimming. What in the f is that? It's like how I fidget like this, but with my voice. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Why are you only saying peanut butter jelly time? Because that specific phrase is giving me the most stimulation. Peanut butter jelly time. It's so weird. Peanut butter jelly time. So you're telling me that this thing that I thought could only cause this thing, ended up causing all of these things too? Yep. Damn. Yeah. Honestly, I'm impressed. I severely underestimated its impact. Don't do it. What? There's not enough noise in this room. What does that have to do with anything? What are you, a psychopath or something trying to kill me? I'm just eating ice cream. With no music on, nothing? No. What, doesn't the sound of chewing not disgust you? No. Not even the sound of your own chewing disgust you? No, dude, I don't have misophonia. Misophonia? If you have such a strong dislike towards sounds like that, then you have misophonia. Oh, there's a name for that? Dude, what's beeping and what's up with all the sticky notes? I have to externalize things like time and memory. What do you mean? Well, since my executive function is trash, I have to turn everything mental into physical. Huh? So like I have all these clocks and alarms because I have no internal clock. Oh, so when you say out of sight, out of mind, you don't just mean your car keys. Exactly. So like with memory, I have to put the key things I'm supposed to be doing onto something physical and keep it in my field of view. Or else the task doesn't exist in my brain. So that explains the sticky notes. Yep, gotta keep it in my sight so it stays in my mind. Could you apply that to motivation? Oh yeah, I just need physical accountability, more consequences, and more rewards. That's why body doubling works. Because even if the accountability is artificial, it still gets me motivated. How do you not get burnt out and overwhelmed? Yeah, so since the performance side of my brain depletes really fast, I have to refuel the executive function. How do you refuel? There's many ways, but you can take 3-minute breaks every 10 minutes. Exercise refuels it. Rewards and self-encouragement. So what do ADHD meds do? Makes the fuel tank bigger. And how I don't get overwhelmed is I split a big task into smaller tasks that are more manageable. I know what to do and how to do it, but I can't get myself to do it. You want to fix that? Please. Well, let's look at our ADHD brains. We have knowledge, performance. Knowledge, we're really good at knowledge. We know what we have to do, how to do it. But performance, doing the thing, that's where we lack. Executive functioning. So we have to use our advantage to improve our weaknesses. So how do I do that? Well, since we lack each of the executive functions that are controlled by the performance side of the brain, we have to attack each one. So how do I attack each executive function? For the sake of time, we're gonna have to make a series. You're saying I gotta wait for a part 2 on TikTok? Did you clean the entire house? I also mowed the lawn and planted a new garden. Holy sh**. How and why? I have an essay due at midnight that I haven't started. You did all of this instead of doing your essay. Yeah, I thrive under pressure. So if you're not constantly procrastinating on something that you should be doing, you'd end up just doing nothing all day? Yeah, pretty much all my motivation comes from external guilt and pressure. I feel like that's not healthy. Definitely not, but that's just how my brain works. I thought you said you had a busy day today. Yeah, I'm in ADHD paralysis. What's that? My brain physically won't let me do anything. What caused it? Sometimes nothing causes it, but today it's because I have a package that's coming at 8 p.m. So you can't do anything before that package comes? Yeah, I like to call it my waiting mode. So you're not just being lazy? No, my brain's currently going like 1,000 miles per hour telling me I should be doing things, but I can't. Why are you in my room sitting like that doing your homework? My brain constantly needs new stimuli to stay engaged. That's why I also bought this new pencil. So you're actually motivated? Yeah, but I also have to be held accountable. That's why I invited my friend Jimothy over. Howdy. I didn't even notice. Howdy. Wait, but don't you usually wait till the last minute to do your homework? Yes, but I worked it out with my teachers and now I have multiple deadlines for portions of the homework. So this portion is due tomorrow. Good for you, that's awesome. Howdy. Jimothy, how'd you get over there? What'd you learn in school today? No idea, but did you know that lowercase numbers used to exist? What about school? Yeah, forks used to be considered sacrilegious. It's fascinating, it was because you're not using your hand. No, what'd you learn at school? I don't know, math or something, but did you know it rains diamonds on Saturn? Why do you know so much about these random topics? If something piques my interest and it's not for a grade, I'll learn just about anything. Have you ever been interested in math or anything? I learned advanced calculus on YouTube yesterday. But you won't learn it at school. Pretty much, yeah. Stop doing that and sit still. No, actually, you need to stop telling me to stop fidgeting and stimming, because if I establish a mask and hide my symptoms at such a young age, then when I'm a teenager, I'm gonna think I'm a psychopath because there's 2 people living inside of me. Oh, you need to calm down. I think you're the one that needs to calm down. Such a chill guy. How do you have ADHD? Okay. Aren't you supposed to be like hyperactive? No, my environment forced me to internalize all my hyperactivity and mask all my symptoms to make society more comfortable. Just stop masking. I appreciate that, but the mask is ingrained in my brain. It's second nature. It's gonna be a lot harder to rip off than you'd think. And actually, sometimes I lose sight of who I actually am. You're not a sociopath? Nope, just ADHD. Why are you so creative? What's your process? Do you know the concept of thinking outside of the box? Yeah. Right, so now take that box, throw it into a paper shredder, replace it with a beehive, and then the surrounding bees is where my process is. Need a different example. Hey, well, you know how multiple people have like a brainstorming session? Yeah. Right, so my brain is in a constant brainstorming session by itself, and instead of a storm, it's a hurricane. Homework was half multiplication, half division. You did all multiplication. I did what? No, seriously, can you say that again? Homework, where are you going? Sorry, what'd you say? I spaced out. Okay, I just need you to redo your homework. Yes, you just gave it to me. I have no idea where it went. Here's another copy. Thank you. Wait, I've already done this. Wait, can I borrow a pencil? I just gave you a new pencil like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I already lost that. Wait, what's that? That's the sunlight. Oh. Wait, what were we talking about? We were talking about, what are you doing now? I had to stand up. Wait, can you sit down? It's fine, I can do that. Can you sit still? No, not really. I went to the doctor and he said that I had this weird thing with my neurons. It was like ADHD. Sorry, ADHD. I have ADHD. That explains why I just gave you that pencil. I wanted to see how it works. Okay, can you just get started on your... Yes, wait, what did I do wrong again? Can you not Yes, so I just did it again. I'm sorry. It's okay. Get off your phone. I have to avoid all Capricorns today. Oh, are you a Leo? Let me see. Why haven't you done anything today? Oh, I have the night shift at work. Okay, couldn't you do things before your shift starts? Did you do things before your shift starts? No, it's not that easy. I get one thing a day. And my brain has to sit in the waiting room before the shift starts. What do you mean waiting room? By waiting room, I mean zone out and mindlessly scroll through TikTok. You're such a weird fellow. Where did that thing go? I can't find it. Have you tried retracing your steps? Yeah, no, it doesn't work for me. Retrace steps. Wait, what are you looking for? You know, Wait, what am I looking for? Did you do anything this weekend? Nothing. So you just relaxed? No. So you did nothing? Not a single thing. So you were relaxing? No. I'm confused. Yes. Why aren't you paying attention in class? I have a test in my next class. Okay, but why aren't you paying attention in my class right now? Well, currently, my ADHD and anxiety are battling inside of my brain to see who can come up with the worst possible outcome, while simultaneously trying to shut down my brain. Just focus. Okay. So you have ADHD. Yeah, but that's such a terrible name. Why? It only reflects 2 of the symptoms, and they just happen to be the 2 symptoms that piss off neurotypical people. So what would you rename ADHD? Maybe executive function disorder, or... That's pretty good. No, here's a better one. There's bees in my head. Just get rid of all the distractions around you, and then you can focus. I wish. What do you mean? My friend, as long as I have flesh on my bones, I have a distraction. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, what were we just arguing about? Don't know what we're arguing about. Are you kidding me? I wish I was kidding. I really do. I really wish I was kidding. But you never listen. No, my brain just doesn't absorb things. Would you say that you work well under pressure? No, but yes. Yes, but no at the same. Too much pressure? Then my brain goes buzz, 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 right? But if there's no pressure, then I don't work at all like I do. So, relatively, yes, but no. Alright, yeah, that makes no f***ing sense. Dude, the volume of your headphones, it's basically a speaker now. What's up? Why is it so loud? Sarah, stay focused. Calms me down. Calms you down? Then why did you yell at me when I was playing music while you were sleeping? It was too much stimulus. It was classical piano. I don't know, dude, my brain's weird. I went to the gas station, I got, gas? No, I get them all the time. Red Bull. Red Bull, yes, Red Bull. Okay. So, gas station, Red Bull. Yes, I was at the gas station, I got the Red Bull, and then so basically what had happened, if you're calling ADHD a superpower, then why can't you just do your homework? Instead of doing these fixations that you're so focused on, why don't you just do the things you have to do? Imagine there's a simple task that you had to do that would take no time at all, and it would fix your entire life. But for some reason, you're not doing it, and you don't know why, and no matter how hard you try, you can't get yourself to do it. But if you can't do a simple task, then why can you do all these complex fixations? Why can't you just get fixated on school? I have been hyper-fixated on school and academics, but then as soon as the dopamine didn't want to be there, and I lost interest, I moved on. So you really are just following the dopamine. Yeah, and we don't get to pick where it goes.